Welcome to Neo Daily English.
Neo Daily English.
What if I told you that the most powerful thing you can do in a conversation is say nothing at all? Today, we're going to talk about the architecture of strategic silence. It's a skill that I promise you can totally change how people see you.
Yeah, just 3 seconds. It sounds so simple, right? But in those high-pressure moments, you know the ones, where you feel like you have to have the perfect answer right now, this is your secret weapon. Let's break down how to use it.
Okay, so we've all been there. Big meeting, job interview, maybe you're just trying to explain something important, and it happens. You start rambling. You're throwing in ums and uhs, or even worse, your mind just goes totally, completely blank. That right there, that's what we call the credibility leak.
So what is actually going on here? Why does this happen? Look, it's not because you're not smart enough or you don't know your stuff. The real reason is actually kind of wild. It's because your brain is working way too fast. Think about this. Your brain is processing thoughts, ideas, and information at this just blistering pace. We're talking around 800 words per minute. It's like a hurricane of ideas and connections all firing off at once. But here's the problem. Your mouth, well, it can only get words out at about 125 words a minute. You see the gap there? It is massive. Your brain is literally lapping your mouth 6 times over.
And this analogy just hits the nail on the head. So, you see, the issue isn't that you don't have enough to say. It's a filtering problem. It's an engineering challenge, really. You've got this flood of information from your brain, and your mouth just can't handle the flow. And those ums and uhs, that's basically the sound of your brain panicking. It's trying to fill the dead air while it frantically searches for the right thing to say next. It's like verbal buffering. And every single time you do it, you're just signaling uncertainty, and your authority just kind of drains away. But what if you could take that moment of panic and turn it into a moment of power? Well, the fix is so simple, it almost feels like cheating. It's called the 3-second rule, and it's all about making that silence you're so afraid of your biggest strength. So here's how it works. Somebody asks you a tough question, and instead of jumping in immediately, you just stop. You take an intentional 3-second pause. This is not awkward silence, okay? This is a strategic move. It's giving your 125-word-per-minute mouth a chance to catch its breath and sync up with your 800-word-per-minute brain. And just look at the difference it makes. Over here, the amateur rushes in, they fill the silence, they sound anxious. But the disciplined executive, they pause, they take a breath. They project total confidence and control. That pause sends a message. It says, I'm not scrambling for an answer, I'm choosing my words. All right, so knowing the rule is easy, but actually doing it when the pressure is on, that's a whole other ballgame. This is a muscle you have to build. So let's get into the actual mechanics. Here's your practice drill. Step 1, take a nice, slow, deep breath. This literally calms down your nervous system. Step 2, in your head, count it out, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3. And step 3, this is absolutely crucial, maintain eye contact. Don't look away. This shows everyone that the silence is your choice. You are in complete command of the situation. Now that 3-second pause, it's not just empty space. It's your golden window of opportunity. It's where you stop just reacting and you start actually thinking, structuring. You're not just dodging ums. You're building a clear, powerful answer from the ground up. And this is the tool you're going to use in that pause, the 3-2-1 framework. It's a mental cheat sheet. In those 3 seconds, you're going to filter that flood of thoughts into 3 main points, 2 quick examples, and 1 simple, memorable takeaway. It's a system for bringing order to the chaos in your head.
You know, the best communicators do this all the time. Think about someone like Barack Obama. He often uses what are called summary prompts like this one. Phrases like, so the point is this, or here's the bottom line. They're like verbal road signs letting everyone know, hey, pay attention. A clear, well-structured thought is coming your way.
Check out this perfect example. Your boss asks, tell me about your project. Instead of launching into a long, rambling story, you pause, you run the 3-2-1 filter, and you deliver this. Boom! It's clean, it's confident, and it took all of 15 seconds. If they want more details, great, they can ask. You've just given them the whole map.
So what's the big payoff here? What do you get for mastering this skill? Well, it's way more than just sounding smart in one meeting. It's about developing something we call executive presence. It's about how people perceive you before you've even finished a sentence.
See, when you master the pause, you're not just sharing information, you are shaping how people see you. You signal control. That commands respect. And when you have respect, people will literally lean in to hear what you're going to say next. Why? Because you've shown them that your words have weight, and they're worth waiting for.
And here's the final reframe, the one thing you really need to get. We're all so scared of silence, but it's our strength. The real awkward thing, the thing that actually makes people uncomfortable, it's the rambling. That's what wastes their time and disrespects your own ideas. Which brings me to one last question for you. Think about a spotlight. A spotlight shines on itself, right? It demands attention. But a lighthouse shines outward. It guides others with clarity. Strategic silence is what shifts you from being the spotlight, all about you and your anxiety, to being the lighthouse, serving your listener with a clear, focused, powerful message. So, which one are you going to choose to be?
Well, that's all for today. Before you go on your way, let me know in the comments, what topics should we cover next? Your suggestions help shape this channel. If you found value in this lesson, hit that like button and subscribe to stay consistent.